You know, like that. Them man going on like Kante, some good guy. Watch Kante, you find out that he's on them cams, you know, them little sex cams and that. You know, like the little cam girls and that. You know, like that. Man like Kante, you know, with the super chats for the cam girls and that. Do you know what I'm saying? We back, baby. That's what I'm saying. You see, when I tell you about these guys, yeah? You see, when I tell you about these guys, I know Salah didn't start. I think Mane didn't start either. Every time I tell you about these guys, you know, I always lose the battle because these little fanboys, do you know what I'm saying? These little bum bandits, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You see these man there, yeah? I never win the battle, but I always win the war, you know. I won the war on N'Golo Kante. Do you know what I mean? The mighty morphin Malteser blood, you know, like that. Little Power Ranger. Now I'm saying I won the war on him, little punk, bro. Do you know what I mean? With the NBA shorts tax, bro. Low batty tax and that. You know what I mean? Jog to work merchant, Mini Cooper merchant. Do you know what I mean? Is what it is. Man like N'Golo Kante, but man said expected smiles and that. Bro, Kante was dead, bro. What do you mean? He lost the game for them. What are you talking about? He was at fault for at least 2 of the goals, bruv. Is man mad? I mean, likability merchant, you know. Get out of here. They're like, Kante's such a nice guy, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? First day he wanted to run to work. No, he fucking didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's not Mo Farah, you know. You man honestly think that N'Golo Kante wanted to run to work, bro. He's a footballer. You know when these men start making up these stories, fam? Get the fuck out of here. Did he ever want to run to work, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Oh, he's such a nice fella. Do you know what I mean? He wanted to save the environment, you know. Do you know what I mean? Didn't have an electric car, so he went to run to work. Fuck off. No, he didn't. You know, like, you know, these fake stories, fam. These men just say all these things to make you want to like this bread, fam. Get out of here. Match of the day at your home, merchant. You're damn right. Do you know what I mean? I'm pulled up straight from the mosque and that. My guy, you know. Now, I mean, soon there's going to be a story saying that Kante leaves his shoes at the mosque every time he goes and that. Leaves it there for charity and that. Man just goes there, you get me, every Friday just leaving shoes and that. But stop lying, cuz. You know, like that. Man making up all these fake stories, G. He's a normal guy. What, do you think that he ain't got a gal and he's not piping gal and that? You know them ones. What, you think Kante just goes home, yeah? Do you know what I mean? I mean, just goes home and what's he doing, bro? You think he's not at home banging his wife and that? And doing stuff like that, bro. You think Kante's not a normal human being? They talk about this bro like he don't live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? Like Kante ain't never clapped no cheeks, fam. Come on, bro. They never make no sense. These men are crazy. You know, like that. Them man going on like Kante, some good guy. Watch Kante, you find out that he's on them cams, you know, them little sex cams and that. You know, like the little cam girls and that. You know, like that. Man like Kante, you know, with the super chats for the cam girls and that. Is man mad? No, I'm saying, bro, they're going on like Kante can't do no wrong till you find out he's a creepy ute, you know. Kante dogging in Imperial Wharf and them thing there. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That man going on like this brother can't make that this brother's not a normal guy, you know. He's a normal guy, fam. This man's crazy. About run to work, you know. Man are crazy. Nah, man. What you man telling me though? It's true that Kante don't like it though. He even said he don't like it. It's kind of patronizing, yeah. The way they talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's mad patronizing how they talk about him. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's got something wrong with him, bro. It's mad. Do you know what I mean? He's a normal Donny, fam. He's a normal hot-blooded male. You get me? Kante is definitely like. He's definitely clapping cheeks and that, bro, because you get me. Like man's a Premier League footballer. He's on all that money. You think he's not clapping cheeks, bro? Of course he is. The man going like he's some special needs you, bro. Like leave Kante alone, bro. You get me? I want Kante to just come out and say, listen, bro, you think I'm a nice guy, but I really be on some dirt, you know, fam. You know, like that. On some Wayne Rooney dirt, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man's linking grannies and that. Do you know what I mean? It'd be funny if that came out, you know, because these man going like Kante, yeah, just in his house, yeah, just reading the Quran, bro. Like, nah, bro, Kante, he might be out there. You never know, fam. You never know.
No, thank you. No. Thank you to everyone. And
congratulations, first of all.
thank you.
Congratulations. How much does it
No, thank you. No. Thank you to everyone. And
Congratulations, first of all.
thank you.
Congratulations. How much does it
Bruv, who made that? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with these guys? Nah, bro. Kante ever get cooked? You know why, bro? You know why Kante ever get cooked, bro? You know why, bro? Because it's like, bro, they protect this bread for no reason. It's like, man will play a shit game, and then man will just be like, man will just do, they just be Ray Charles to the fact that Kante's just cost his team the game, you know? Like, man died. Are you gonna try to tell me that you don't remember the World Cup final? No, was it the final of the World Cup? Or was it, yeah, the World Cup final? Man got dragged, fam. Man got booked early, yeah. Man put on the disaster class and got dragged, fam. Do you man not remember that? You know, like the man got dragged. It's crazy. Man don't remember those things. Chelsea just went out, yeah. Yeah, they got robbed, yeah, because that goal that Alonso scored was definitely shouldn't have been a handball. But fam, Kante, yeah, underhit one pass yesterday, yeah, and then they scored from it because he tried to clip the ball and he ain't got tech like that. He underhit it instead of overhitting it. Bro, he was at fault for both the goals, actually, because I swear the Benzema header as well, blood. Bruv, listen. Man's done out here, fam. I can't lie. He done out here. But man is still saying that he's good. Bro, Kante's finito. You know them ones there. Go and wheel up the Fred tweet now, bro. I swear down, because if he was playing like Fred, blood, them man would have went through yesterday. It's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Chelsea were 3-0 up. Fans talking about they're proud of them and that. Chelsea fans are burning inside, cuz. Burning inside. Your team blew it, mate. Trust me, bruv. If you're a Chelsea fan and you don't feel sick, bro, man can say, oh, I'm proud of the boys and that. But, bruv, you fucked it. You fucked it. What man want to talk about Nagelsmann? We could talk about Nagelsmann. Man already told man already, fam. Do you know what I mean? About you want headsets and that. Man's tapped. Flipping... I mean, turtleneck Graham Potter, bro. That's what he is, fam. That's what he is. He's the biggest fraud in the history, bro. That man was talking bare shit, you know, talking about, yeah, Nagelsmann's the guy. You know what I mean? Nagelsmann FC Nagelsmann. Do you know what I mean? All of that, RB Nagelsmann or whatever you want to call it, bro. All of this talk, you know, and then I see that Statman tweet the other day saying, oh, would you take him at Madrid? I thought he wasn't getting sacked, Baines. Thought he wasn't getting sacked. Now you're asking, would you take him at Madrid? So what? You know that man's dusty. Why would Real Madrid take that bum? Why would he take him? You know, like that, bro. He'll be the worst manager at Real Madrid since Carlos Queiroz, but this man mad about Real Madrid taking Nagelsmann, you know. This guy's crazy, fam. Man just cutting bare shapes on the line, you know. Man's moving like Team Rocket and that, you know, like that. Man just doing shapes on the side, bro. You're dusty, fam. Dusty manager. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Them man there at Bayern Munich don't take him seriously. I'm telling you. There's no way they could take that Bray seriously. He's a clown. Talking about, man said, oh, we're going to get the job done in the first leg, bro. You ain't got no legs, fam. Dusty, fam. Dusty manager, bro. H&M young boy, you know. You done know. Do you know what I'm saying? Man really looking like the H&M mannequin as well, fam. Man come through in desert boots, you know. Thought he clocked the game, you know. Later. Bro, Team Rocket, fam. Bro, he's crazy. And the man's talking about he wants headsets and them thing there. Crazy, you know. Man looking like Vibes Cartel on the touchline, bro, with the Clarks and that. Man's mad. Man said man's Ollie and Levi's, you know. Man says skinny jeans, Solskjaer and that. Yeah, bro, man don't rate Nagelsmann. I've never rated him. Never ever rated this guy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's just cutting shapes on the side for no reason. Man's trying to overcomplicate the game and that. How about you just win it, fam? How can you go to Bayern Munich, a team that's serial winners, yeah, and then get knocked out to Villarreal, bro? That's sackable, you know. If that's Pep Guardiola, yeah, at Bayern and he lost to Villarreal, yeah, bro, they would have read him his rights, fam. You know, like that. Read him. Bare weapons. You know them ones there. Losing to Villarreal with Bayern Munich, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's like getting locked in the toilet and pissing yourself. You know, like that. That's Nagelsmann, bro. You know, like that. Bro, probably the only manager that can piss himself locked in a bathroom, blood. This is just what it is, bro. He's finito. I don't want to hear nothing about this goofy bastard. I don't want to hear nothing about it. He's not good, fam. Crazy. If you gave me Lewandowski, yeah, Gnabry, Sane, do you know what I mean? Kimmich, all these man, bro. You think man's losing to flipping good evening? I don't care. You can park the bus, the plane, do you know what I mean? The coach. Do you know what I mean? You can put your nan on the line, bro. I'm scoring, fam. Is man all right? You're not beating me, fam. That's crazy. That don't even make no sense to me. Nah, it's mad, you know. Bro, they would have deported Pep, you know. The Nazis would have come and escorted man out of Munich, you know. They would have escorted man out. They would have said, get your bald clot out of here. That's crazy, you know. Man like Julian, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's because man's blonde and that. They're giving him a benefit of the doubt. You know them ones, that Aryan tax blood. I'm telling you, but he's finito, fam. Dusty manager. Do you know what I mean? Yo, big up everyone. You don't know. Nah, man, Nagelsmann's a scrub. Man, I have to call it what it is. They're like, oh yeah, but he's so young and all that. Bruv, you lost to Villarreal, fam. You know what I mean? You lost the Premier League years, blood. You know them ones. When I watch Villarreal, yeah, it's like watching Sky Sports in the middle of the day. You know when they ain't got nothing else to put on, bruv? They just put on old videos of like Paul Merson and them, man. Them Premier League years thing, bro. That's what Villarreal is. Some throwback team, blood. You know, like that. Bare man that never won nothing in England and then they put them together in Spain and them man are just winning shit. What the absolute fuck, bro? Come on, bro. Premier League years, fam. Paul Dickov and them man there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lucas Radaby and them man there. Bruv, man said Raul Albio got man of the match, bro. That guy was a victim at Liverpool, blood. Raul Albio. You know them ones. When man saw Albio, yeah, lining up for Liverpool, man, them was salivating, you know. You know, like that. They was like, yeah, this guy today getting taxed 1/4, blood. I can't remember how many times he played for Spurs, bro. I can't even lie. 37-year-old man of the match, you know. You know what I'm saying? Man's got his free Oyster card in his back pocket, you know. Moving to Nagelsmann. Is man mad? Man's got free travel in the United Kingdom, you know. Nah, he's tapped. How you gonna do that? Shit don't even make no sense. And the thing is, Ollie lost to these man on penalties. You lost to these man in regular time, bro. So what, this guy's worse than Ollie, fam? Lo Celso, Premier League reject. That bro only turned up for his country, fam. Coquelin, bro. Man got Beybladed by Eden Hazard and bruv. Like, my man's still spinning around, bro. Man's indefinitely dizzy, fam. And Capoue, fam. Man was playing for Watford, bro. Watford. A man are getting batted up by Watford players, bro. Nah, bruv. Watford, bruv, they're about to go down again. You know, like that. A man are getting patterned by Capoue. Nah. Nagelsmann is finito, bro. Moreno and that. Nah, bro. You see what I mean? Nah. Bro, I'm telling you, the guy's shit. Nagelsmann's dusty, bro. Serge Aurier, you know. Brother, that bro's a walking red card. You might as well leave him in the dressing room. Flipping Serge Aurier, you know. Man said power surge, you know. Man, more like power cut, fam. The guy's dusty. Flip's sake. Yo, we're back. 65 to 79, 6-2-5 on the clock in the third. Dan Juma's my guy, though. And Parejo's wavy still. I like man said the Renford rejects, fam. In yellow, fam. You know, like that. Bro, listen, I just can't stand Nagelsmann. And that's what it is. Because you know what it is, yeah? With the young G's, yeah, in this generation, as soon as someone's got good numbers, yeah, straight away they get overhyped. Straight away, whether it's as a manager, whether it's as a player, as soon as someone's got good numbers, yeah, then man just gas man with no context, bro.